What's going on, everybody? It is build number 33. We are building the legs today. Super stoked. Always excited to build some legs. You'll need a mini band for the legs, and I have one 25-pound dumbbell, and we're going to be working on a timer today. Yes, I do love my timer. Go ahead and pull one knee up for me. Rotate your ankle left and right. And then let go of your knee, but keep it there. And then we're going to extend your leg forward and back. We'll go 5, 4, grip in through that core, 2, and 1. Other side, pull that knee up, rotate your foot around left and right. Good. All right, let go of it, but keep it up. 10, no, we're doing 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm already off to a solid start with my awesome counting. Hinge your hips back in a wide forward fold. Take a couple deep breaths. Just get a stretch through the back of the hamstrings. And then we're going to go into those inner thighs as we hinge left and right. Get over and down. Turn side to side or shift side to side. And then this time, let's go all the way. Lift your toe up on the straight leg side, and then you can bring your heel up off the ground, the leg you're bending into. Switch to the other side. Get nice and deep. Bring that toe up. All right, and then let's switch and shift into a downward facing dog. Spread those fingertips nice and wide. Slide the shoulder blades down. Grip deep through the core. Feel that belly contract. Hold support for the pelvis. What's going on with that low back? Make sure you're sliding the shoulder blades down. Hinge forward till you're in a high plank. Belly locks. And then push back. One more time, bring your body forward. Hold that high plank. Grip deep into those palms, that thumb and first finger. Elbows kind of shove back to face your toes. And then back, down dog. All right, drop onto your knees. Just bring your hips back onto the tops of the heels. Bring your right arm up and over, and then down, left arm up and over. You're going to let your hips kind of shift left and right as well as you bring the body up and down. All right, so as we're building the legs, my goal and hope is to get into each little bit and part of them. So abductors, adductors, quads, glutes, hamstrings, calves, and everything else in between. So bring your band up around your thigh, just above your knees. Not on top of your knees, but above them. All right, and hopefully you have a nice tight band. We're going to start with an isometric hold through an abduction. So you're going to lower onto the side. I'll show you what's coming so you can be prepped. And then we're going to go 2 rounds before we move on. So toes or the inner arches are together. You're going to rest on the elbow. Lift up out of your rib cage. Contract into your oblique and core. And then what's going to happen is you're just going to pull your top leg apart, pressure on that band. And then I want you to isolate and flex into that abductor, upper outer glute on that thigh. Once we hold 30 seconds, we're going to get a little 10-second break, and then we're going to go in and out. So get abductions that are moving instead of isometric. We'll flip around, go to the other side. Then we're going to come up and hit banded squat jacks. So sitting low, I want you to sit wide and jump in and out without coming all the way up ever. So we're going to kind of stay in that low squat while we jump in and out for 30 seconds. All right. It's going to be fun. Going to get those glutes on fire first, starting us off there. So stack those feet, lift the chest, and go. You're holding, right? Just isometric contraction. Really flex into that abductor, your upper outer glute, contract underneath the rib cage. So make sure you're not just collapsing into the shoulder on the side that's on the ground. Lock it in. Find flexion inner thighs. Isometrics are kind of up to you and time. Give yourself a little stretch. Hopefully you need it. 3, 2, and go. So in and out. Open that band. Be in control as the legs drop back toward one another. Making sure to keep contraction as the knees drop back in. Keep that chest lifted. Shoulders pushed down away from ears. Space between ears and shoulders. Oof. And time. All right, flip it around. Now we're going to get that second side. Same thing on that elbow. Stack your feet, grab the core, and just hold that flexion. Get good at isometric holds. You have to find your own prowess, your own intensity, and drive and commitment to the burn. It's easy to back out of it. And time. Body's always going to look for a way to decrease pain. Not bad pain, but just that muscular pain. All right, stay up out of that rib cage. Here we go, up and down with that top leg. Push that lower leg into the ground. Remember where we want that burn in the glute, upper outer glute, your abductor. Keep that going. 3, 2, and 1. All right, come up to standing for me. We're going to find our low squat, and we're going to do those squat jacks in and out. Stay as low as you can. Make sure your knees are constantly pushing against that band. Don't forget to lock the core. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, back down on the ground. You're going to get that isometric hold first. Lift up out of that core. Chest is up. This round should be quite a lot tougher. Tension on that band. How much hinge kind of you're pushing into or out of on those hips makes a difference too. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Gonna need a good roll after today. All right, here we go. Open and shut. Keep your flexion up and down. Keep that fight. 8 seconds. Time. Whew. All right, other side. I almost don't want to lay on that glute. Okay, get that hold. Check in that upper body, scan the whole body. That's the way. Get that flexion, get that burn. Isometric contraction. You're doing fantastic. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, reset that core. Ready, set, and go. Focus on what you came for. Building the legs, starting with the glutes. You got it. Keep that chest lifted. Keep the core strong. Push into the burn. It's not really about the range. It's getting that burn. Whew. All right, coming back up. Get those squat jacks. We're going to get a lot of squat jacks today. Here we go. Jump in and out. Stay as low as you can for me. Keep getting into those abductors. Pre-fatigued. We're going to keep it going. Line those knees and toes. Time. Whew. All right. We get to get rid of that band. And now we're going to work into our adductors. Inner thigh, that groin. Take a little second, get a stretch. Okay, so we are going to be working through Copenhagens. Basically going to feel the same exact as far as formatting goes. We're going to hit an isometric, then we're going to hit a move, other side, and then we're going back to our squat jacks. Okay, so lie on your left side, elbow back on the ground, belly locked. Take your right foot, stack it, planting the foot on the ground behind your left leg. This here is our focus, the inner thigh, groin on the right leg. So you're going to lift your hips. That's option number 1. You can also hold the left leg up off the ground, trying to find some grab in that adductor as well. Once we have our 30 seconds there, we are going to be lifting and lowering the leg. If you need to keep your hips on the ground, it's fine. Just get that initial flexion and pull in the groin on that lifted side. Ready, set, and go. So lift and lift, but focus this top right inner thigh. Same on that lifting left side. I want you to feel flexion there as well. Open up through the chest. Grab through that core. 3, 2, 1. Take a little stretch. See, maybe you can grab that foot, stretch it up, plant it back down, lift, and then you're going to lift and lower that bottom leg with purpose, with flexion. Focus the groin, the inner thigh, on the pushing leg. So try not to let your quad take over. It can support, but we want that inner thigh. 3, 2, and 1. All right, spin it around. Same thing, other side. Set that elbow. Left foot on the ground. Lift and hold. Definitely find a little bit more isolated contraction when we do our Copenhagens on a box. But I didn't want to have to worry about that today. It's good to have the body do things in different ways anyway. All right, drop your hips. Grab your foot. Little stretch. Set it back. Lift back up out of that hip. Flex into those inner thighs. Using lots of core here. Flex. Take your brain to the muscles that you want to use. Our adductors, inner thighs, flexed and firm. Time. Okay, coming back up to those squat jacks. Sit it low, belly strong. Here we go. Work those legs in and out from your hips as opposed to the knees, right? So make sure it's not just your feet jumping in and out, but your knees are jumping wide with the feet. You've got it. Sitting low. Time. Okay. Back down onto the ground. This time I'm going to give you the option, stay the same, or you're going to do a side plank hold. So my right leg is straight, and in that side plank hold, instead of bent. This is going to be a little tougher, but I definitely feel that inner thigh, that groin working. 3, 2, and 1. Whee. Okay, next up, we're going to get that leg moving. So back to your side plank. Top leg is supporting that bottom leg is going to lift and lower. Keep that belly locked. Build the heat. Build the intensity. Three, 2, 1. 5 seconds. Get into that other side. So we're going to go our side plank and hold. Open that chest. Don't forget your focuses. If you prefer to keep your foot on the ground with the knee bent behind, that's fine. Time. Whew. Lots of oblique, lots of inner thigh. Here we go. Lift and lower. Come on. It's tough. But it's what we came for. Don't compensate. Stay in those inner thighs. Time. Come up. Get in those squat jacks. I hope you have noodle legs. I have noodle legs. How low can you go? How low can you stay? Check in with that core. Time. All right. Moving on. New set. Let's put that weight to good use. We're going to do an X sit. Been a while since we've done this, but awkward, but good. You can hold weight or go body weight, holding weight at the chest. So let's see, plant on your left foot. You're going to take your right foot behind and sit all the way down. Your knee drops all the way onto your hips. Then you got to hoist yourself back up, come to the top. We're going to hit 30 seconds on one side, then 30 seconds on the other, and then our squat jacks twice through. All right, ready, set, and go. Grab deep into that core. Lots of flexion, especially through that front pushing leg. You got it. Building that ability to get up off the ground without hands. Now, if this bothers your knees at all, it is a lot of range. Just don't go as deep, right? So you go to the range that you can for you. Maybe it's here. Come back. That's fine. Other side. Woo. Yes. Feeling that challenge. Dig into those legs. Feel that heat. Time. All right. How about those squat jacks again? 3, 2, here we go. Stick with it. Push those hips back. Stay low. Whew. All right. Set 2. Here we go. Sink it down. Make sure that core is locked. Back up. Same side. You got it. Stay in it. Those adductors and abductors we just built, we are using those. Ready? Other side. See how we do here. Oh, there we go. Not sure if it's because it's my second side, so I'm tired, or it's just weaker in this move. I'm sure when we get up this way, there's one leg that we use more than the other time. Feel that back contract to hold the weight. Lots going on here, friends. Here we go. Feel flexion in those legs. Get the right flexions, the right depth, as opposed to necessarily worrying about your speed. Hit those heels when you're wide, toes when you're narrow. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, that's it there. Take that little stretch, little break. Okay, now we're gonna get to go into a curtsy combo. We've done these before. I'm gonna hold my weight back up at the chest. So you're gonna do a curtsy lunge and then a backward lunge. So curtsy, just swing that leg here, step back. curtsy, and back. Even without weight, those get tough. We're then going to do our squat jacks. Let's take a quick little yogi stretch. Check in. Keep going, but you get deeper, better form, better contractions. Those self-flexions, you take a little second. All right, ready, set, first side, curtsy, and then back step. Curtsy, back step, curtsy, back step. Check your core. Hips are straight ahead. Chest is up. Line your knee and toe. Drive off that front heel. Flex a lot in that hip flexor. Lock it in. 3, 2, new leg. That front pushing leg. That's what we're going for. Whew. Stick with me. Time. All right, if you can't guess, we have our squat jacks. 3, 2, and go. Try to keep those hips low. Keep your back flat. Time. Alrighty. Curtsy, back step. Not a very long break. I know. We got it. Squared off hips. Ooh, that was a good one. Push in to the burn, to the flex. Get those legs. Time. Always conscious of your back. 3, 2, here we go. Lean over that front leg just a bit. Line that knee and toe. Oh, thank goodness. All right. We got it. Ready? Go. Come on, come on. Sit low. Knees move with toes. Last one. We have 13 seconds. Stay with me. Come on, come on. Lock the belly. Lift the chest. We're getting somewhere. Time. Whew. Nice work. Shake that out. Whew. Alrighty. Fantastic job. Start on your back. Good work, good work. Both knees into the chest together. Squeeze the knees together. Like check in on them. Look at them, see if they can get any closer. All right, extend that right leg long. Keep your left knee pulled into the chest. And then switch. Left leg long. All right, cross your right ankle on top of the left knee. That was some good burn, lactic acid. So what we should have called today, build lactic acid. A pretty sweet burn, my friends. All right, drop your right leg back on the ground and then lift your left leg up straight. Stretch through that hamstring. Kind of rotate your toe toward the left shoulder. And then we'll do the other side. Let's see, left ankle on top of the right knee. Interlace your hands behind that right thigh. Spread across your chest and shoulders and hips. Really pull into the chest. Make sure you're getting a good stretch through that glute and the hip. Plant your left leg onto the ground and lift your right leg. Stretch through that hamstring. Push that knee away from you. Get behind the knee, straight as possible. Okay, roll it up. We're going to grab a quick butterfly stretch for those inner thighs. Lift your chest, drop forward, and then we will move into our pigeon. How are you doing on your pigeon? It's day after day. Don't worry if you're not getting anywhere crazy yet. I know it seems like, okay, I've been consistent for 10 days, 30 days, 6 months. Stick with it. There are things that are going on that maybe you're not noticing outwardly. Okay, we're in our pigeon, right leg forward. Make sure that your hips are squared off. In fact, take a little second to lean onto that left front thigh a little more. So maybe things you're not noticing outwardly, topically yet. Don't give up. There are greater, untold internal things that are having results that you don't see, but that your body feels. And more than likely, after a few months, you'll just think back and be like, oh my gosh, my knee doesn't bother me anymore. My back doesn't hurt anymore. Or I sleep better. Or maybe you don't need your blood pressure medication based on your doctor, not on you. All right, other leg forward. Cholesterol, all these things. So much more is going on. And a lot of times, if you're super stressed, even if you're not aware of it, but if you're stressed or have anxiety, your body won't release fat because it's trying to protect itself. So just stay in the moment, stay in the rhythm, stay committed. Don't only show up for the results. Show up for the benefits. Feels so good. Man, there were some burning moments for me through that set. All right, let's go into a little cat pose real quick. My low back feels like it could appreciate that. Push into the hands, tuck that tailbone, round through. Oh yeah. And then shift your hips to the right, shift your hips to the left. All right, let me know which exercise was your least favorite, but yet you had a love-hate relationship with it because you know it's getting you where you want to go. All right, good job everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow.